Okay, hello everybody. Good evening. Hello SK. Hello Singit. Hello Che Greta. Thanks for joining again. Welcome back. Okay. 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 Before we begin, let me welcome you all to XAU Merlion's live stream, where we discuss about what's going on in markets and what is expected to in the coming weeks. Before we begin, just like to introduce about ourselves, just in case you're new to our live stream. XAU Merlion is a forex broker licensed and regulated in Cambodia. We provide a trading platform for anyone who wants to trade forex or CFDs anytime, anywhere, or on the go. We offer competitive spreads, quick execution, and 24/7 support. If you wish to start trading with us, drop us a message on our Facebook, and our representatives will attend to you in the shortest time possible. Okay, let's continue with the show, and welcome back again. Tonight is our ninth episode, and we'll be discussing about what has happened this week in the markets with Mr. Jeffrey C, Chief Technical Officer and macro trader, and he'll be sharing his views on the market for the coming week. Okay. Before I let Jeffrey speak, I would like to ask all of you who are watching right now, please like and share this live stream so we can reach out to more people to share such valuable insights about the market. And if you have any questions for us, do drop your comments below, and we will try to answer them during the show. Mhm. Okay, let's continue on with the show. Put my webcam setting. My camera setting. Disconnected. I have to join back again.
Disconnected?
Yep. I have to join back.
Yeah, hi. Apparently, I think Chris disconnected. I'm inviting him back in now. Can wait for like 5 minutes.
Mm,
I can start without you.
yeah. I enter again. Let's see. Entertainment form.
How is everyone doing? Hi, Davi. Hi, SK. Hi, Singip. Hi, Chita. How are you? How is everyone? I heard something happened to one of our staff. Is it true? Okay, Chris is back.
Hi, sorry, something wrong with my camera. I'm back again. Oops, my camera is gone again. Oh, okay. I don't think you can see me, but I think you can hear me. Can anyone hear me? Okay. I think let's not delay. Okay. So let's begin. Jeffrey. So maybe you can share with us what's your view on the market? What has happened this week? And tonight will be an exciting night. I think there will be the jobs report NFP that will be announced in 1 hour's time. Maybe you can share with a bit about what's your opinion on the markets now.
Right, let's now wait. All right, can everyone hear me? Let's not wait any longer and let's start. Yeah, so I start first. So we are going to talk about what happened this week. We can see that today ECB President Lagarde has said that it's very unlikely they will see rate hikes in 2022. With this in mind, we can see euro losing its ground against the dollar for the comments from Lagarde. So with euro dollar now heading towards the daily low near 1.128. Later at 8:30, we have the NFP. We project data to beat expectation as unemployment continues to go down. If it does, we will receive a bullish sign for dollar. Talking about this week, on Wednesday, the ADP non-farm payroll employment, which estimate the change in the number of employed people during the previous month, excluding farming and government sectors, has actually beat expectation, meaning more and more people are getting employed in the private sector. It's also a bullish sign for dollar. On Tuesday, Powell says that inflation pressures will linger well into next year, meaning to say inflation that we see is still clearly related to pandemic factors. It is not easy for the Fed as they are trying to decide how to manage the highest annual inflation rate in 3 decades against a labor market that hasn't fully healed from the massive unemployment rate caused by COVID-19 last year. We can see that not yet fully recovered, and all the cheap money from low interest rates they are going into stocks and cryptos. This might be an issue once the Fed starts to increase rates. So we can see that rates might not be going to be hiked anytime soon. Inflation pressures is going to stay with us for a while. Pandemic is going to stay with us for a while. Uh, we have the highest annual inflation rate in the 3 decades, and against the labor market that we have suffered from COVID-19 last year. So let's look at some of the currencies that might affect the trading today. Hi, good evening, Jane. Okay, let me just look at euro dollar. It remains under some downside pressure after hitting weekly tops, sorry, in the 1.138 and 1.1385 area on November 30th. We can see the gradual recovery in the greenback with fresh Omicron concerns have actually put the pair under pressure in the past session. In the meantime, the outlook for the economic European currency remains well into the bearish territory. As we can see, the spot is losing 0.08% at 1.1292 and faces the next barrier up at 1.1382. On the other hand, if there's a break below 1.1186, you will go further down to 1.1168. We are projecting euro dollar to go lower next week, as next week there's also a report on Friday, which is the CPI report on US economy, which is the US inflation report, which we will see. As we can see now, due to expectation in the real rate hikes and the strengthening of the dollar, euro dollar has been bearish for quite some time, and we can see that it's actually on a bearish trend. So we are projecting it to go down next week. We shall see next week. There's also an inflation report. And moving on, we can see today 8:30. There's a non-farm payroll report. It's going to affect as well. We are projecting unemployment rate to go down because this has always been an issue in terms of the Fed's concern. So we are projecting the unemployment rate to go down further today and even to beat expectation. We shall see. but dollar is definitely moving uh, and strengthening in the progress. And let's talk a bit more about gold. We can see gold slump to its weakest level in a year at 1761 on Thursday, but recover a bit today at 1770. We are expecting a positive outcome, which could be expected to fuel the US dollar and weigh bearish on the gold price. Today, we have the US non-farm payroll data that could cement an increased pace of tapering at the beginning of the FOMC decision. This might trigger a brief US dollar rally. As a result, gold might breach the key support around 1760 to test the next cushion at around 1750.
Hold on, I think Jeffrey is his connection is has stopped. Give us a moment before he comes back onto the show. Okay.
Am I back?
It's still hang bro. Um, Hi, good evening, Kenna. Hello, Somrata. Hi, Hood. Hi, Jeddah. Hi, Davi. Hi, everybody. Hold on while I invite Jeff back into the show. Just give me a moment. You sharing? Your screen? Are you sharing your screen?
No, let me share now. Hi guys, I'm back. There was some issue with the connection just now. So let's. Hi Singhut. Hi Somrata. Yeah, let's continue from where I left off. We talk about gold just now. We can see that on the upside, it needs to crack 1792 to go into a bullish recovery. The next upside is at 1800. We can see if it breaks, it will be 1810. And if it goes down, it will goes all the way down to 1750, 1760. So we can see if the market sentiment get worse due to the Omicron COVID concern, we can see the yellow metal, which is gold, could find some support from the rising dollar rally. However, we are still projecting gold to go down lower next week uh, due to a strong dollar and of course a better unemployment data today at, at 8:30 Cambodia time, which we shall see an hour from now. I think that's all for me today. Just some information that we share. Perhaps I'll pass on the mic back to Chris.
Okay. Thanks, Jeffrey. Okay, thanks, Jeffrey, for sharing your views on the market. Probably we can ask some questions on the viewers now. So, if any of you have any questions about the markets or anything about company, please drop your comments below so we can answer them now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, Jeffrey, just one question. Probably because now the the world is actually focusing on this new variant now. So, what what do you think? How long do you think that this pandemic will second pandemic will continue? and how it will affect maybe the financial markets in terms of maybe gold and the US dollar as well.
I think this Omicron virus is just another mutated COVID virus, which most likely will find a way to handle it and, of course, to recover from it. I think COVID has been with us for quite some time, and Omicron might be just a mutated virus of COVID, which I think after we get vaccine, we should see chances of us getting and recovering higher, chances of people dying are lower.
Mhm.
And I think this virus will stay with us for the next decade, I believe.
Mhm.
So I guess we will live together with the virus now.
Mhm.
I'm guessing Omicron will not affect gold price to a certain extent, as it has already taken into consideration. However, I believe gold price will be strongly affected by Fed's rate hike, bond buying, tapering, and of course the strengthening of the dollar. And for other currencies, we can see Omicron might place a small issue, whether in the price fluctuation, but the rate hikes are still the main concern, as inflation these days are quite big concern.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Sound not clear.
Oh, okay, sorry. Can you, SK, can you hear us clearly? Just to make sure. Mm, can can you all hear us? Yeah, speaking of the of rate hike, do you think that the Fed will delay their plans for next year because of the new variant? Yes. Yeah.
With this in mind, we can see, to be honest, my gut feel is I don't think the Fed is going to increase the interest rate anytime soon, especially with situations like this and there's quite a number of uncertainty. SK, can you hear us? I hope you can. The sound's not clear. I hope I'm clear and loud enough now.
Mhm.
Okay, so we can see rate hikes not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen next year.
Mm.
Maybe 2022 earliest, and it might drag all the way even to 2024, 25.
Mhm.
We might not know, as even the Fed themselves, they do not know because of COVID. And I think unemployment is their main concern now as compared to inflation. So we shall see them trying to tackle unemployment now uh, as compared to tackling inflation.
Mhm.
So we can see that unemployment is their main concern
Mhm.
at this point in time, and rising interest rate to curb inflation,
Mm.
yeah, is not is secondary.
Yeah, okay, understand. Yeah, based on the reports this week, I think US employment rates are actually performing better, has been improving since the past few months. So I think the Fed's uh, action towards employment has been on the positive side. Okay, the sound is good. Single says the sound is okay now. Mhm. Yeah, probably because of the connection that's quite weak. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that's all for me. Any of you all have any questions on the markets? Okay. Yeah. Hopefully everyone has a wonderful week this week and stay safe again because now recently this couple of days I think the whole world is on high alert on this new variant now. Yeah. Okay. Stay safe all. Mhm. No questions. Okay. Mhm. Okay, just a brief update. Next week, we will have two live streams, okay, on the 6th of December and one on the 8th of December. Do join us again on those dates for our live stream. Okay, enjoy your weekend also. Thank you. Mhm. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and please stay safe again. Okay. Okay. Before I wrap up the show, I'd just like to conclude that. Okay. Okay. Just like to conclude that please share this video to anyone who you think that would be interested to know about the FX markets. And thank you all for joining, for watching us live again tonight. And I hope to see you all next week again. Mhm. Okay. So if any questions, do like our Facebook and drop your message down in our Facebook chat. Okay. Okay. I think that's all about for tonight, and we'll see the results later. I think the results are out now. Um,
It's not yet, bro. 9:30.
9:30. Oh yeah, one more hour. Sorry, that will be yes. 9:30. I was thinking of another time zone. Okay. So one more hour, we'll see the results on the US NFP results. Okay. S- Stay safe and have and happy trading, and wish you all luck. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Okay. Bye bye all, and see you all next week.
See you guys.
Mm, okay.